This is Once Upon a City live. Another live night walk. I haven't done one of these in forever. I am right off of Yonge Street this evening. It has been a hot one in the city, Toronto, Canada, where I'm live right now, guys. And this neighborhood that I'm in, I just finished up a story of a forgotten cemetery just north of Hogs Hollow neighborhood where I am this evening, this hot evening in Toronto. And this neighborhood has a very rich historical history. It's named after, I do believe it's named after John Hobbs. He was responsible for distillery in this part of the city back in the day, which means he created liquor. Good man, good man. Hey, how's it going, Cam? Good evening, Dave and Bangor, man. Good to see you guys. This is an impromptu night stream. I'm just off of Yonge Street. Like I said, it's in the Hogs Hollow neighborhood, and York Mills subway station is just in front of me there, and there is an escalator of horror inside of this York Mills subway station. It's one of the longest escalators in all of the Toronto public transit system. I did do a video on it a while ago, but looks like they're doing something with it. Can't even get up to it. Hey, how's it going, Transit Mobile Scooter? It's been a hot one in the city today, guys. I know it's probably hot where you are too, Dave. And so where the escalator, the longest escalator in the Toronto public system, I would say, transit system, is right here as you enter through those doors at York Mills subway station. But it looks as though it's undergoing some sort of restoration, renovations here. And I'm coming right up to Yonge Street, guys. I'm really north of downtown Toronto on Yonge Street. I generally don't. Well, I don't think I've ever live streamed around here. But I was doing a story on a forgotten cemetery, which I hope to have posted sometime this week. We'll see, we'll see. Hey, how's it going, Caesar and Sarah? Good to see you. Thanks, guys, for joining. So this is Yonge Street in the Hogs Hollow neighborhood. That's looking north. This is south, guys. This is south. Hey, how's it going, Sarah? Guys, I might buffer a bit. Like I said, I've never live streamed in this neck of the woods. I think I'm going to lean more towards going out at night, though. I think the last couple of lives, it's been so hot, I've literally been dying in the heat. As I cross this bridge, I'll be entering the historic Hogs Hollow neighborhood. It's a very elite neighborhood in Toronto. There's not much foot traffic happening around this area. They have a beautiful park to the left of me here. And the old, I think it's the Miller Tavern. This park is called Jolly Miller Park, but I think they have an old tavern which still stands in this area. At one time, this area was like a wood mill neighborhood. And like I said, it was named after, I think, John Hobbs. He was well known for his distillery in this part of the city, Toronto, Canada, where I'm live on this Monday. Very bloody hot evening. I think we're under another heat dome here in the city. And I know it's late, guys. Thanks so much for joining, guys. I probably should get on a schedule for live stream, but it's touch and go. It's touch and go. Hope all is well for you, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Thanks so much for hopping in, Cam. I finally can see you, Cam. I don't know what was going on during those premieres. I couldn't see ya. Guys, I'm walking south on Yonge Street. Way up. I just started over at York Mills subway station. Seems to be a map here. I'll show you where I am. I don't even know where I am. That's where I am. Thanks so much for joining, Caesar. I think I might be buffering or something stupid here. I keep seeing a red line. No matter, I'm going to keep trudging through here. Here is the old Miller Tavern. It's now a restaurant and bar, but they have preserved the building itself. The old Miller Tavern here in the Hogs Hollow neighborhood, live in Toronto. Oh, that's a nice building. And it's now currently a restaurant, a very popular restaurant, in fact. Miller's Tavern. I don't even know what I'm doing, guys. I think I'm just winging it tonight. I'm winging it tonight. I'm just gonna stay on Yonge Street, I think. I think I'll stay on Yonge Street. I've never actually walked south on Yonge Street. This far north. Now let's do it. Let's climb up this bloody hill. Hey, how's it going, Ziggy? It's midnight, Cinderella. I hope you got your fancy dress on tonight. I am live on this hot night. Bugs everywhere. Got some folks playing tennis in the park here in a very elite neighborhood known as Hogs Hollow. I'm gonna walk up this hill. Yonge Street, here I come. Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy. This is a big hill, guys. I better pull out a cigar or something to pass my day as I'm climbing up this hill. Better to start hard and finish soft, I would say. Start hard, finish soft. So I make my way up Yonge Street. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's staying cool. Hope you're staying cool, Dave. Where is the ramp? What do you mean, like a conveyor belt to lift my fat butt up the hill there, John? some really nice condos around here, though. You said hill. I thought of something to jump. Well, you could try riding your bike down the hill, John. I don't know. Buyer beware. It is quite a steep hill here on Yonge Street, just south of York Mills, where I am on this flippin' hot night. Not as bad as it was today, though, guys. Not as bad. Got a bit of a breeze. Somebody. Well, there's somebody for you there, John. It might be safe to ride your dirt bike down this street. Pieces of history at the Loblaw store. Used to be a major transit hub. Service went from there to north of Richmond Hill by railway transit mobile scooter. The Yonge streetcar went from the same location to Union Station. Getting up this hill, guys. I'm getting up this hill here on Yonge. And I know that John Rocks was in and around the area where there was a very sad situation that happened on the weekend of shooting. Pretty sad. But I was pretty shocked. Like, I was looking on my phone today and CNN was actually reporting it. So that's not good news. That's not good news when Toronto is getting known for shootings. And I won't make much more sense of it all. I just think it's so crazy, these young folks shooting each other up at a summer festival, which has cost the Salsa St. Clair festival an extra day. They did close down the festival after the major shooting this weekend. And it's a sad state. Like, are we going back into another summer of the gun here in Toronto, Canada? I really hope not. But the weekend was full of violence. It's just so sad to see Toronto going down this way again. And that's looking downhill towards the Hogs Hollow neighborhood. A very uppity up neighborhood. Its own little secret enclave. Guys, I'm walking up this hill, up Yonge Street. Let's do this. Running up that hill, I'm running up that hill. Oh, I think I know that song, Ziggy. I think when I reach the top, there's like a Loblaws. Is that the Loblaws you're talking about, Transit Mobile Scooter? Or you were back over at York Mill Station with the historical facts with regards to the history of the Toronto public transit system. This building says top of the hollow. Scotch Elmway. Oh yeah, okay, so I am at the top of this very rich neighborhood. The Hogs Hollow neighborhood on Yonge. Yeah, it's pretty sad, Ziggy. It's pretty sad. Like, I'd be guessing to say what transpired, but Toronto seems to have some issues with young people and guns. But I would say Toronto is a very safe city, guys. Very safe. I know I haven't done too many night streams in a hot minute, but anytime I walk around the city, except for a few pockets, right? A few pockets, you gotta be really alert. But around here, it's pretty casual. Like, I don't feel paranoid or anything. It's a rich area of Toronto too, right, guys? Yeah, big city problems. Yeah, big city problems. Toronto's a pretty big city too, Ziggy. Like, we got 4 million people living inside of the boundary line of Toronto. So I was pretty shocked when I saw damn it, the mosquitoes are attacking me. So I was pretty shocked when I saw the South of St. Clair, they said mass shooting on CNN Live today. I was like, whoa. I guess you kind of become, I don't know, tone deaf to it after a while. Guys, I'm live Monday night in Toronto, Canada, on Yonge Street. Walking south started at York Mills subway station, and I had to climb up the mother of all hills right here. The location of the hub was on my left. So Transit Mobile Scooter is saying at one time there was a streetcar line right here that took you to Union Station. I actually like this part of Yonge Street. I've never live streamed along here before, but it's such a nice little bougie neighborhood here at Yonge Street. It's not as busy as the downtown part of Yonge Street, but nonetheless, it's still an interesting little area in the city. And I made it up the hill. The hard part is over, guys. It's all downhill from here. I remember going to that Mickey D's back in the day. Oh, I'm surprised that Mickey D's is still here. That Mickey D's has been here for a few decades now, and there's so many that are actually going the way of the Bohemians, but Pete, I don't know where I'm headed this time, Pete. I have no idea where I'm headed, but I am on Yonge Street, and I'm walking south, just north of Yonge and Lawrence on Yonge Street. Nice little area. I like this area. Really like this area. A fast walker. I kind of hustled up the hill. I don't mind the weather right now, Pete. It's pretty pleasant. Given that there is a heat dome sitting on the city I'm live streaming in right now, Toronto. Wait a minute. Was that Mickey D's there? I can't remember now. I used to go to McDonald's around here, but I can't remember now. Perhaps it is still the same McDonald's is my guess. Although that looks like a new building. Oh, thank you so much, Darren. Thank you so much, Darren, for your generosity. See, guys, I'm breaking a sweat already. Thank you so much, Darren, for your generosity. Much appreciated. Transit Mobile Scooter, you put out a new video today as well. I did get an opportunity to see that. Thank you so much, Darren. Transit Mobile Scooter, guys, check him out. And for those viewers who have supported Darren, thank you guys so much. Yeah, they sell sundaes in there. Ziggy. They do sell sundaes in there. You're saying go get a drink. I've got water on me tonight, thank God. Oh, that says Big Mac, not without Canadian farmers. They only use Canadian beef in the McDonald's here in Canada. Perhaps, Darren, I can't give you 100% certainty only because I've kind of taken... perhaps, Darren, I don't want to say much more. I know you really work hard on all your videos. You put a lot of effort into your channel. So check them out, guys. Toronto Transit. Nobody's in here, but it is a Monday night. Ooh, boys. Too young for me, boys. You're too young for me. Dream bubble tea. I'm not into the bubble teas. It's those little bubbles they put in there. They're so weird. Let's see, Ziggy. Perhaps I will once I land on something more favorable. Making my way down, young guys, on this Monday hot evening in Toronto, Canada. Thank you guys so much for joining in and sussing out the situation with me here on Yonge Street. A very safe city here in Canada. Oh, Canada, baby. Oh no, I'm not having any spicy Indian food, Cam. That is a big no for me. A lot of these shops don't even open on a Monday north of Yonge and Lawrence. Oh, this one was. How far can I go? Why is that Mr. Greek closed? Sweetie pie! That spot there, I think that used to be a Second Cup across the street. It's now a Sweetie Pie, but I guess that's a bakery. Anybody ever live in this neighborhood? This uppity up bougie neighborhood where people are looking at me like, what you doing, woman? I figured you liked the balls there, John. Hey, how's it going, Jen? New dad much? Welcome back. You never had... Oh, I don't even want to repeat that. New dad much. Sounds like you're in the mood for a cream pie. Perhaps I'm reading your message wrong. Here on Yonge Street. I'm coming for the boys, guys. I'm coming for the male-dominated Toronto YouTube content creating community. I want a piece of the pie, or as new dad much would say, cream pie. Give me a taste of the cream pie, boys. Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy. So now I'm in the Yonge Lawrence Village on Roslyn Avenue. Get that green box. Head first, new dad much. Get right in there. Here is a butcher place, a friendly butcher. Looks like a restaurant. Like I said, a lot of these places are closed on Mondays. Some of the patios and bars north of Yonge and Lawrence are open. This one here, Gabby's Roadhouse. Am I even in Toronto, guys? I hardly recognize this street. See if I can zoom past these folks. They're all holding hands and taking up the wide sidewalk, so I'll just make my way around them. Although that dog is walking pretty fast. Oh, they got a Circle K on this corner now. And a, what is that, Pizzaville? Pizza Nova. I should get a drink, but I don't think it will be a... I don't think it will be a PG rated drink, guys. Okay, let's go get a drink. I have to hide my camera a bit here. Let's see. This is a nightlife, guys, so you gotta give me a little bit of leeway here. I need a drink. I haven't had a drink all day. Oh, there you are, baby. There you are. Okay, let's pay for this. I got my drink, Ziggy. Thanks so much. Thank you to Darren, Transit Mobile Scooter. I'm going to pay for this, guys. Momentarily, I'm inside a Circle K grabbing a cold drink. Just that, sir. I'll pay by credit, thank you. Thank you. I'm okay, thank you. Won't be bringing it back.
Have a great night.
You too. Okay, I got it. I got it. Thanks so much. Okay, ladies, I'm back. I got my little drink, my little dirty little drink. Hey, you know what, guys? I don't feel like walking all over God's creation. I'm gonna sit down, have my drink. What's the point in getting a drink if I can't sit down? At this Pizza Nova. Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy, it's hot in Toronto, Canada. This Monday night, guys. Should really be at a local pool cooling off, but nope. Here I am. At it again. Everybody and their mother is a Toronto YouTube live streamer now. No shit. No shit. And bring the children too, guys. Bring the children too. Hey, how's it going, George Howard? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much, Darren, Transit Mobile Scooter. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Much appreciated, guys. I'm sitting down. I'm going to have a quick drink like Ziggy was pushing. And then perhaps I'll keep moving on this hot night in the city, which I still believe is a very safe city. Here in Canada and in North America, we have our carnuffles, guys. When I met Sally, what you going on about, John? Please, shut your face. John, all I have to say to you is you need your prescription checked, sir. Much appreciated, but I think you need your prescription checked. Hope you're doing well, George Howard in Chicago. Much appreciated. It is a late night stream. Cheers, everybody. Thank you so much, Darren and Ziggy and everyone else who's joined this evening. To all my Double Dam members, Dave in Bangor, Maine, George Howard from Chicago. John, you're back again, John. I haven't seen you plant those palm trees yet, John, but let me have a look. What the hell's going on over there? Spin this baby around. Let's have a look at Yonge Street. This dog is lost in the sauce. As I have a very, very refreshing drink here on Yonge Street in a very bougie part of town. I'm just joking with you, John. I'm just playing with you, John. Hey, how's it going, the Soothing Shepherd? Yeah, I figured, you know what? Every time I hear shootings and violence in the city, I'm not alone in thinking that perhaps it's young, disenfranchised youth who are a part of the underbelly culture in Toronto. But again, I don't know all the facts, so I don't even want to suggest or say what the hell went on at Salsa on St. Clair, the big festival that happened this past weekend in Toronto, Canada. It's sad. Like, now even the city's like rethinking if festivals should be off of the streets and in enclosed spaces. So we'll see how this goes. But I think I put my arm in an onion or something. They obviously don't clean these tables. Why would they? It's outside. It sure is a rough city, Darren. You got that right. You got that right. If I lived in this area of Toronto, the Yonge and Lawrence neck of the woods, I would never leave this area, guys. I would never, ever leave this area. It is one of the safest areas here in Toronto, but some of the pockets in the downtown core and in the West End, yeah, you got to be aware, you got to be alert. But generally, most of the violence that's been happening in the city is, I would say, retribution for other acts happening in the city. Because there were a number of gun situations in Toronto over the weekend, but the South Lawn St. Clair one seemed to be the one that really took global stage and gave Toronto a black eye. John was there, guys, by the way. He has a religious channel, which I'm not religious. But he was there on the weekend, and he did get some of the aftermath of that shooting. Hey, how's it going, math doctors? Howdy doody. Howdy doody to you too, sir. Howdy doody to you too. Cheers, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this impromptu Monday live night stream. A hot night in Toronto, Canada. I'm just sitting off of Yonge Street. I've stopped for a moment to finish off this cold, refreshing Kool-Aid. Okay, guys, let's have a chat. Ask me what you want, guys. Not sure if I'm going to answer. So good to see you, Cam. It's such a pickle when I saw you on the premieres and I couldn't actually see your avatar, so I was like, what's going on with that? But all is sorted out, Cam. Don't touch the block button again, Cam, and I will stay away from the block button myself. Yeah, the heat is pretty gross, Ziggy. I think it felt like, what was it today? 34 degrees Celsius. Which for somebody my age feels like 40, 45 degrees Celsius. It's very hard to regulate the temperatures. This gentleman's like, can you please go away, lady? Can you please go away? If he asks me to leave, guys, I will. He's probably wondering why I'm sitting there, but it's such a nice spot, sir. It's such a nice spot. Okay, guys, it sounds like I have to get moving here. So how am I going to get moving here? I have to finish this and get moving here, guys. Have a look at the corner of Yonge Street right now where I'm sitting to stop to have some refreshment. And I'm going to keep walking down Yonge, guys, south on Yonge towards Yonge and Lawrence. She's from Texas, I can tell by the way he's two-stepping around the room. I love that song, guys. I played that song for somebody today, and they fell in love. Anyone like that song by this girl named Ella something? I can't remember her name now. I love that country song, man. It's got everything you want in a country song. It's got that Patty Cline twang. The lyrics are so old school country. Love that song. I had to get moving, guys. That Pizza Nova guy, and rightly so, was giving me the evil eye, because if you're not going to order pizza from the Pizza Nova, why ever would you be sitting in their godforsaken patio? Like I said, guys, I'm north of Yonge and Lawrence, a very bougie part of Toronto, Canada, on this hot Monday night, and I have stopped to have a little break, and now I can keep walking down Yonge. And I actually have to stop at a bank, and I keep walking by banks. I have to remember to stop at a bank before I go home tonight. And I find more and more banks are actually locking their main doors, such that you can't even use the debit machine because they're afraid, or they just don't want the unhoused sleeping inside of the banks, which has been a problem in the city. So generally now ATM machines here in Toronto, Canada, well, there's one out here, but generally now in Toronto, Canada, you won't be able to actually enter a bank after a certain hour because they don't want the unhoused sleeping inside of the bank, or just making a mess, or whatever the reasons are. As I make my way to Yonge and Lawrence. Thank you everyone so much for joining. I don't see Dale. Oh, there you are. Oh, how's it going, Dale? Long time no see. Long time no see, Dale. Although I think I did share that song with you earlier today. She's from Texas, I can tell. Oh, I love that song so much. Here is their local fire station. How far on Yonge can I get tonight? There's a bit of a boring part coming up. There is Toronto Fire Station number 131. Some old walk-up apartments here on the corner of Yonge and Lawrence. I used to work over at Havergal College, which is just west of us here at Yonge and Lawrence, as to why I'm quite familiar with this neck of the woods. Guys, can I park you down for one moment? Let's have a look at the corner of Yonge and Lawrence. The evil eye is called Malocchio in Italian. Oh well. You don't want that evil eye there, John. You don't want that evil eye. Finished off my cool, refreshing grape drink here, guys. Thank you so much to Transit Mobile Scooter. Dave and Bangor, my friend. It's always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Dave and Bangor, guys, has a channel, shares his life and stories in Bangor, Maine, where he lives. Check him out, guys. He's been such a great supporter of Once Upon a City. Thank you so much, Dave and Bangor, Maine. Much appreciated, my friend. As I continue onward, guys, south on Yonge Street, picking up the pace. Let's get going here. Let's move it. This is the old Lawrence Library here. It's been here forever. It's a really nice library too. I used to go in here quite a bit. Opened up back in 1949. It's one of those older libraries, guys. You ain't leaving your place, eh, Ziggy? That's a great idea. I think it's really the heat dome is like over top of Toronto and a number of our southern friends. They got an exercise area down there, but the J. Robinson Park, they did restore it. Used to be a really injury prone park down here. I know my daughter used to play down here. Okay guys, I'm live in Toronto, Canada on this Monday evening. The heat has subsided a bit. Let's just keep walking down Yonge this evening. This part here is a bit slower paced between Yonge and Lawrence and Yonge and Eglinton is where I'm headed next. I don't think the park is safe. And I mean, coyotes and possible wildlife might get ya. Oh, thank you. That's a compliment. Love me or hate me, both are in my favor. If you love me, I'm always in your heart. And if you hate me, I'm always on your mind. And small minds have very small thoughts, guys. But my mind is quite expansive, so I am not answering that. Slop is slop. You can put lipstick on a pig, guys, but it's still a pig. There you be. And to be fair, I think it's because I was one of his biggest sponsors and the money just ain't rolling in now. It just ain't rolling in. The bank's closed and they gotta work. Let me hear ya. Work. I don't know how anybody can work when they're live streaming 20 hours a day, but I don't know these people. I don't know their lives. Good luck. All the best. Whatever. Can I get an amen on that, guys? Can I get an amen on that? There, John. If you're going to steal my sayings, my friend, I'll steal yours too. And I don't think you can trademark amen. I think amen belongs to everybody. Look at that beautiful garden. Okay, it looks like the sidewalk is... It looks like the sidewalk is closed here. Guys, I only have one requirement for my channel. Just stick to the topic. If you stick to the topic and I'm the one bringing up shit, then that's great. But if you're going to throw shit out there and I wasn't talking about it, kind of goes against the one rule I have, which is stick to the topic. Please. Looks like they're renovating this beautiful garden here. the entranceway, there's a very beautiful garden here just south of Yonge and Lawrence. Some would say a secret garden, and that not too many people know about it. It's the Alexander Memorial Garden. Looks like they're fixing the pathway. SIU, thank you for joining. You can't trademark amen, Ziggy. I'm quite confident. I did trademark Once Upon a City. It's pretty much just to piss people off, really. And if I get a couple $100, it's mine. Because TM means trademark. And in order to trademark something, you actually have to buy the rights to the name. But I can't really justify paying any money. It's just a poetic symbol. As I make my way south on Yonge towards Yonge and Eglinton. Oh, look at that shelf. Oh, that's a steal. I don't know how people can run in this heat. Got some really old, beautiful walk-ups here on Yonge Street. I don't think anyone's going to sue you, John. You're a little fish in the big sea. As am I. I mean, we're minnows. We're minnows, John. We're out on the water, floating away on our dinghies, John. We're floating away on our dinghies. And if that don't motivate you guys, if that don't motivate you to be successful on YouTube, I don't know what was the reason for me to be so motivated on YouTube. But nonetheless, the boys dominate the Toronto content community. And I do believe women do add value. Well, some of us women, I mean the big girls, not the Disney princess girls, but the big girls, do give you a different view of the city. So a male perspective of the city of Toronto, where I'm live streaming this Monday evening, warm Monday evening. I think women give you a different perspective, but some people don't want to see the women perspective, and that's their choice too. I think this is an old hydro building. Looks like a school. Yeah, this platform is quite difficult. I was going to do a video on what it's like to be a small content creator in Toronto. But I can basically tell you what it's like. It's a tough fucking go, guys. I don't need to do a video. I can tell you right now, it's a tough fucking go. Oh, Canada, baby. I put more into this channel than YouTube gives me. Just leave it at that, guys. This is out of pocket. This is an out of pocket passion project. I ain't clubbing with you this weekend. I'm doing a live stream, and all my lunch money is going to my live stream. There you go. Making my way south on Yonge. These old walk-up apartment buildings are just gorgeous. And I think some of them are Toronto community housing too, which is the subsidized housing here in the city where folks have to wait between 10 and 12 years to get an affordable unit that will only charge them 30% of their total income, where the rest of us pay about 75% to 80% of our total income. But it's a long wait in Toronto. Like, if you want to get into what is affordable housing here in Toronto, Canada, if you put your name on the list right now and you were a single person, you'd be looking at waiting up to 10 years for a bachelor apartment where you're only paying 30% of your total income. And that would be a forever home for you. But if you were a family of like a single mom with like 4 or 5 kids, you'd be waiting like, God knows, 12, 15 years. So by the time the Toronto community housing would have a space for you, your kids would have already moved out. Oh, look at this. Wasn't that cute? Oh, isn't that cute? A real woman. You got a real woman walking here in the middle of the night on Yonge Street on a Monday night. Mind you, it's a bougie area. Mark from Peterborough. Thanks for joining. Headed to Yonge and Eglinton on this Monday night live in Toronto, Canada. I think I'm going to lean back towards doing lives at night, guys. I've been looking like a rat that crawled out of a sewer on my live day streams. So I think I'm going back to nights, if only it's a hell of a lot cooler. C'est bon? C'est bon. There's that Mandy's place, a bougie salad, and I think sandwich joint on the corner there. Got a athletic wear department store to my left here on Yonge Street. Mandy's. Oh, you've been watching me for a while, eh, Mark? Under your blankie? Lurking? No worries, Mark. I appreciate all views, even from those who can't stand me. Thank you. Again, I don't know why anyone would be running in this heat, but some people are really keen on taking care of themselves, and no shame in the game. Hey Pamela, how's it going? Walking down south on Yonge Street in Toronto, Canada on this Monday night. Hot time, summer in the city. It's brought me out on a live night walk, guys. A live night walk for once. No more days for me, guys. I forgot. I used to be known as the night person for live streaming. And now I see all these others. You know, the others. We won't name names. We don't want to advertise other people's channels. Outside of Transit Mobile Scooter, who resides here in Toronto, Canada. Dave in Bangor, Maine. My southern friend. Through and through. hot for blankets, eh, Mark? It's too hot for blankets. I like sleeping in a refrigerator, Mark. If I could, I would sleep in a refrigerator. I love having a blankie over my head at night. I don't have any stuffies, guys. I'm a big girl. I don't need any stuffies. Although I do collect vintage dolls. And you know what? I might share that with my members for my Double Damn and Don't Give a Fuck members. I might share my vintage doll collection with you. And a lot of the vintage dolls I've collected over the years, I got at thrift stores, guys. Thrift stores. So it pays to go to your local Sally Ann's and suss out what's going on. And when I was in Niagara Falls a couple of months ago, which I didn't do any videos out there outside of one short. No affront to any of the people out in Niagara Falls, but I just didn't feel like, meeting up with anybody, and it was a special sort of anniversary. But I went on old Niagara Falls downtown, and they have a number of vintage stores there. They also had a flippin' great old style greasy spoon. I think it was called Highlight. Fantastic. The staff were fantastic. The food was incredible. I love the greasy spoon places, guys. I love my greasy spoon places. You got all day breakfast and your hamburger, whatever. Come on, boys. I'm too old for you, boys. I'm too old for you, boys. Okay, let's have a look at the boys. They were eyeing me up and down. I don't think it had anything to do with the way I look, guys, so much as it had to do with the gimbal, the mother of all gimbals. And if you're just joining me, guys, I don't run ads in the body of my live stream. I've retracted a bit. There is an ad before and after my live stream. And if you were so generous to watch those ads, much appreciated. But in the body of my live streams, there are no ads. This is unencumbered, unfiltered. Sally Unfiltered in Toronto, Canada, live this Monday night. Oh, you've been to Niagara Falls, eh, Ziggy? I figure you can cover Niagara Falls. Oh, I pissed my pants when I saw my hotel bill, Ziggy. It was like, I had to barter with the host of the hotel I was staying in because I had extended my stay and it ended up costing me a little bit more than I'd anticipated. And then I looked and saw that the price had gone down by like $100, so I had to barter with the guy. But nonetheless, if you go to Niagara Falls in the summertime, it definitely will cost you more than if you had a vacation there in the winter time. And Niagara Falls is fantastic in the winter time. I've been there in the winter and summer, and hands down, I go there in the winter. I don't give a shit what YouTube wants, John. Because YouTube is run by AI these days, Johnny. And I'm a human. You see my shoes? Oh, mommy. That was a full flip and turn, guys. That was a full flip and turn. I'm just playing with you, John. You're a young person with much to learn. And life will teach you, my friend. Life will teach you. But you're new to this channel, John. You're new to this channel. You're actually a newbie to this channel. Like, Dave and Banger May's been here for years, 3 years. George Howard's been a loyal supporter for years. Ziggy MZ Canada, Travel with Lisa MH. James Cash, my OG. And I go wear baby gloves for my mods, whoever left that comment. I did edit out my last live stream. I felt it was a bit long-winded. Like, if you're going to watch a replay, you really don't want to watch a replay that's 2 hours in length. Unless you're under your blankie. And you're looking for something to fall asleep to. As I make my way south here on Yonge. Towards Yonge and Eglinton, guys. Yonge and Eglinton. Transit mobile scooter approaching Eglinton station where I got stuck in an elevator in my scooter. Oh, bloody hell, Darren. And your scooter is wide, but nonetheless, in order to accommodate everybody with a disability, the elevator should be of legal requirement, and it's not. I'll watch the ads for your lives. I'd rather not. So here's the inside scoop for YouTube content creation, guys. For every 1,000 views you get on a live stream in Toronto, you'll get between $3 and $6 Canadian. Generally, even the likes of somebody who's one of the top Toronto content streamers, because he's aiming towards a global audience, guys. So don't kid yourself. He's aimed towards a global audience, where mine is a small niche channel, so I'm more local. So I don't know why these people thought I was a threat to them, because I'm a very local niche channel, focusing more on the nostalgia and history of the city. But nonetheless, Toronto content creators generally make between $3 and $6. For top creators, they probably make between $10 and $20 per 1,000 views. But generally, it's about $3 to $6. So people are mostly leaning into the panhandling system of saying, I don't want your help. But when the stream goes off, you better believe they're pissed off at their viewers for not sending them a super chat. You know they are. You know they are outside of La Vita. Nonetheless, like I said, guys, this is a passion project for me. All donations are much appreciated. And thank you again, Skepa. I got to turn the camera around, Skepa, if you're watching the replay, Skepa. Thank you so much for your generosity, Skepa. Much appreciated. Skepa Adams, much appreciated. Thank you for all your generosity here at Once Upon a City. Thank you so much, Skepa. Yeah, I want to keep this channel small, Dave. Although, I actually had this conversation with another content creator, guys, a couple of content creators. But some people want the celebrity and the fame. But I just want to be true to the city. Because I live in this city, right? Like, I live in this city. And yeah, I shit where I eat. You better believe it. This is my city. 50 years, guys. 50 years. So you're like, oh, well, you should behave this way on your stream. No, this is my city. I am who I am. And for that gentleman, and thank you for supporting this channel, to the gentleman who left a comment about one of my moderators. I have loyalty. It's called loyalty. It's called loyalty. And I'm not going to take away a wrench from someone who's supported my channel for years. And I've had more than just you tell me to get rid of that person. I've had other content creators and viewers who I think are moles. And so for those super mods, blow it out your fucking ass. You're a mole. You're a rat. And I generally don't go after viewers, but you're a rat. You're a mole. You keep losers in the fold of what's going on, and I prefer if you just didn't watch my channel to that super mod. Hey, how's it going, Skepa? I brought you out of the darkness. How's it going, Skepa? And anything less than the truth, my truth, would be bullshitting you guys, and I ain't gonna do it. And I have a right to take down any goddamn video I want, or post, or whatever. I can post a nudie tomorrow. If YouTube takes it down, so what? There you go. Merry Christmas, guys. Hope you got your screenshot on for that one. But nonetheless, it is my channel, and there are YouTube guidelines, but nonetheless, it is my channel. But to have people dictating to me, viewers dictating to me, who and who should not be a mod, and who I've decided to turn my back on, and who I haven't, well, you know, I respect your opinion. I respect your thoughts on that as I make my way south on Yonge Street on this Monday night. Hot time in the city. But nonetheless, it's all up to me. Just like the biggest content creator in Toronto, as I come up on Yonge and Eglinton, guys, and it's not a bougie area, guys, it's not. There are subsidized units in this area, and like I said, there's a big-time YouTube content creator in Toronto who tried to cancel me last summer, so go blow it out your butthole. Go blow it out your butthole. Why? Because I have an opinion that differs from yours? Blow it out your butthole. Now, this pub is gone, the Post-Nut Pub. And I've seen some things on live streams of late. I don't join all the live streams I watch. Hell no. Hell no. And it's like what I said about things last summer has gone in one ear and out the other. So I basically know who I can trust and who I can't. So if you're supporting these content creators who are sliming me, and yeah, you guys can say something now. This is the topic. But if you're sliming me on your live stream, and then I see people with wrenches supporting these shit faces, that's what they are, then why should you have a wrench on my channel? Why should you have a wrench on my channel? And I know who you are, and you're getting a get out of jail free card because of somebody else. And if you think I'm talking to you and you're watching this replay, I fucking am. I fucking am talking to you. How dare you be a mod on my channel and support these other shit faces in Toronto? So there you go. I see through the lies. I see through the lies and the bullshit. And you know what? I don't have any Toronto content creators slapping me on the ass. Apparently, I'm in one of the biggest Toronto content creators neck of the woods. Well, this is the city of Toronto, guys. This city fucking belongs to everybody. At Yonge and Eglinton, the city belongs to everybody. Here at Yonge and Eglinton. And if you want to spread lies and slime me and throw shit at me, come on out, my friends. Come on out. And we can have a very intelligent discussion of how retarded you are. So if you're looking for political correctness, you've come to the wrong place here at Yonge and Eglinton. I love the night. The nights in Toronto are just so much fun. Oh, John, you're a newbie. You're a newbie, man. You just joined me, what, John? I don't even know how long you've been on my channel. And John, no offense to you, sir. I really do enjoy some of your live streams because I like to see what's going on in the city. But you don't have to keep rehashing it for me. And I know you mean well, John. I do. I know you mean well. But anytime you mention these scuzz faces' names, it just promotes their channel. And they're all about the almighty dollar and the global reach. And I'm just a lonely little woman walking around the city in Toronto. And then I'm a big threat to all of these big-time content creators. Blow it out your ass, John. The only thing they should be afraid of is their stupidity. There's nothing to be afraid of here at Once Upon a City, live in the city on this Monday night, walking south on Yonge, guys. I just finished walking past Yonge and Eglinton. I don't think they're watching me. I think a bunch of armchair warriors with phone plans are watching me. Nonetheless, guys, who gives a fuck? There you go. Merry Christmas. And at the end of the day, that's what I say. Who gives a fuck? Blow it out your butthole. And it'll probably be hard because a lot of these people are so tight. You could probably, it would take you years to stick a needle up their ass. They're so tight. Politically correct and their other bullshit. We're so inclusive. We're so blow it out your ass. You're inclusive until somebody challenges your stupidity, and then you're not as inclusive as you fucking spout out your bloody hole. Just go back to Richmond Hill. Richmond Hill's a very bougie sort of part of Toronto. And stop lying to everybody that you work, please. Stop lying. I can't even do 5 hours worth of live streams in a week. And people are doing 40, 50 hours of live streaming a week. Holy mother God. But I don't feel so bad for the live streamers so much as I do for the viewers who are watching them. It's like a sedentary lifestyle is not good for you guys. You got to get out there and walk. You got to get out there and move. You can't sit on your phone all fucking day. Walking is the best exercise. Oh, guys, this is the farm boy that was shut down because of an infestation. Apparently, a while back, they had a rat or mouse infestation here at Farm Boy. And I know more about Farm Boy than I ever hoped to know now, guys. And honestly, I think I'm not a fan anymore. Treat your workers better, Farm Boy. Treat your workers better. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm boycotting Farm Boy, guys. There you go. I'm boycotting Farm Boy, a Canadian grocery store here in Canada, for the way they treat their employees. And their employees aren't unionized, so even more of a reason to support them as I make my way to Yonge and Davisville on this hot night in Toronto, walking south on Yonge. You have a good night, Transit Mobile Scooter. Darren, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your generosity, Transit Mobile Scooter. I know it's getting late. Thank you so much, Darren. Check them out, guys. Transit Mobile Scooter. And to Raymond and Elijah, thank you guys so much. True and true to all my moderators. Thank you guys so much. You have been handpicked by me to moderate this chat. Not only because of your intelligence, but because of your loyalty to this channel. So why wouldn't I fucking give you a wrench? Prove yourself and you'll get a wrench. Walking south on Yonge on this hot night in Toronto. Thank you so much, George Howard from Chicago and Darren, Transit Mobile Scooter. Much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for sticking by me on this Monday night. You take care, George and Darren. Thank you guys so much. For the rest of you, Skeppa, you're going to have to suffer with me, Skeppa. I'm going to keep walking down Yonge. Oh, you're leaving too, Skeppa? Yeah, it's like I told you, John. I don't think Toronto has an appetite for religion. And I think, like, even when I was doing my pre-recorded video of the old cemetery in the Hobbs Hollow neighborhood. Oh, there's that ice cream shop. It's open late. Wait a minute, why are they sitting here? Their light's green. Move it, move it. So in any event, John, I think it's a tough go live streaming in Toronto when you're religious and your main focus is the religion. I saw a lot of haters on your channel, and to be fair, John, I don't think it has anything to do with any of your alliances on YouTube. I think people just don't have an appetite for religion. Here outside of Midnight Cookie on Yonge, just off of Yonge. But that's just my 2 cents, John. That's just my 2 cents. But it is different. I've never seen anybody walking around the city. Oh, Canada, baby! I've never seen anybody walking around the city promoting religion. So, good on you. You're a trailblazer here in Toronto, Canada. John Rock's a trailblazer with the Bible. Walking with the Bible. Well, the devil's always waiting to screw you over, John. But if you enjoy what you do, John, and just focus on your niche, which is religion, and perhaps somehow incorporate your walks with that as well, then you have a shot, man. You have a shot. You have a chance. Because it's very hard to even make any headway on YouTube for content creators. Like, I think there's only like 5% of all content creators on YouTube are monetized. And there's a shitload of Toronto creators who are monetized. I mean, I think Toronto has the most monetized channels of any city on YouTube. I could be wrong. Somebody prove me wrong. Someone prove me wrong. But nonetheless, there's a shitload of us Toronto content creators who are monetized. And money is the root of all evil, guys. It's the fucking root of all evil. And that's why it's so competitive. So when they're like on their live and supporting each other, you know deep down, they're shitting their pants that someone else is getting a piece of the green pie. How dare you? How dare you? So that's why I'm going to walk for 20 hours tonight, so that the algorithm will kick in and they'll start calling me the marathon streamer of Toronto, which I'm not. Yeah, Ziggy, I get the people watching though, and I get the new people coming, but here's some more inside scoop as I walk past the Pasta Pantry Fine Foods here on Yonge Street on this Monday night. Hot times in Toronto, Canada, where I'm live streaming right now. But you know what, Ziggy? Here's the inside scoop on my channel, guys. 80% of my viewers, on or about 80% of my viewers, are new to my channel. Especially when it comes to live streams. 20% of my viewers are regulars, but some are casual. About I'll give you a number. About 30 people who subscribe to me actually watch me religiously. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But generally, everybody who's on my channel is generally new to my channel. So it's a tough go. But if you're aiming for a global audience, then of course, you're muzzling your views as best you can, knowing that you're woke. But you're muzzling your views as I walk south here in Midtown Yonge. But you're muzzling your views so you can get that global audience, so you can get that sponsorship, so you can make that money. Blah, blah, blah. Here on Yonge. In the city. Now I'm almost at Yonge and Davisville. And I've started this stream over at Yonge and York Mills. This area is changing quite a bit. They're building new condos where parking lots used to be. There's still an old pissing hole there to the left. To the left, to the left. No worries, John. I'm just poking you, John, and promoting you, John. And I'm not even religious. I'm not even religious anymore. For the longest time, this little section here was like a parking lot, and they had like a food truck here as well. But now it looks like they're finally getting these shovels into the ground here north of Yonge and Davisville, where I'm coming up on one of my favorite bakeries. Although I think they've already torn most of these buildings down for the new development. But on the corner of Yonge and Davisville is a very popular bakery known as Circles and Squares. They sell one of the best butter tarts here in Ontario. I think they won the award. Yeah, that's Beyonce. Hey, Ziggy, I saw like a little video of Beyonce with Jay-Z. He's doing like a summer concert or something. And like Beyonce got dragged out and she's like all loving up on him. And all I keep thinking to myself is, he knows what P. Diddy was doing. And I think it's all for show. I think it's all for show. But the Circles and Squares Bakery is still here on the corner of Yonge and Davisville. The other buildings have been put out of commission because of the new development that will be happening here on the corner of Yonge and Davis. So let's keep walking, guys. I started the stream over at Yonge and York Mills, and I'm making my way south on Yonge this evening. Oh, isn't this fun? No diddity, I want to bag it up. There's Davisville Station. I don't know what they're going to do with this building. It is on prime real estate, and that's where the Toronto Public Transit headquarters is, right there. It's where they do all their funny business. But that is prime real estate, guys, and I think they really should sell it. Make some money. Tell me how you really feel, the soothing shepherd. You've just blacklisted yourself, the soothing shepherd, for speaking what you feel. And you know those trolls are watching this, Soothing Shepherd. So I generally don't suggest going on anyone else's live stream because they're little mongoloid trolls will accost you with their bullshit. Keep on the green. Keep on the green. What does that mean? Roll a joint? What does that mean, John? Please explain. Did you all see my my short on the American bullfrogs? So I was riding my bike through Taylor Creek Park in Toronto on the weekend, and I heard this god-awful noise coming from the grass. I thought it was fucking drones. No shit, I live in like a tech society. So when I go into nature and I hear nature sounds, I'm like, that's got to be a drone or something. No, it was frogs. It was American bullfrogs. And from some of the comments left on the short, I do believe they were doing something hanky-panky. Hanky-panky was going on. But man, I've like checked off all of my bucket list the nature of things in Toronto with the birds over by Badasagate Park, Okaway Minising, the newest island in Toronto, over in the Portlands. I caught a number of birds. God, I love that place. I love it. Even if it is pretty toxic. I don't believe they were able to get all the toxics out. It is in the Portlands, and the Portlands at one time was a highly polluted industrial area, which they have revitalized into this beautiful park in which they plan on creating a number of housing units, mostly affordable housing units, as I make my way south on Yonge Street towards Yonge and St. Clair. But if somebody were to offer me a unit, once the buildings are built over by Badasagate Park and Okaway Minising Island, you better believe I'll take it. What's this person screaming about? Oh, mommy. Ah! There's a snake coming my way. Ah! Run, Sally, run. I'm not going to run, guys. I'm just going to give this person room to vent because they're obviously having a very bad day, perhaps. I don't want to suss out why they're fucking pissed. Fucking pissed. But nonetheless, guys, let me cross the street. Because as tough as I am, my keychain can only do so much. Oh, okay. This is all I have is my weapon. Don't say anything, guys. Don't say anything. Don't tell them that I can turn them into shish kebabs with that key. Oh, Canada, baby. Oh, mommy! Okay, guys, I'm on the other side of Yonge Street because of some vocal person who's upset about something. I can't judge what he's upset about, or her. But God help them if they're on this side now. God help them if they're on this side now. Because I've pulled out the big boys. The big boys. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Yeah, get on your dirt bike right now. Maybe you can preach to them, John. Maybe you can convert them and exorcise that person of all the bad things that have ever happened to them, sadly. Sadly. This is where I am right now, guys. Why you do this to me, Demi? Anybody watch The Exorcist? One of the most frightening horror movies I've ever seen is that of The Exorcist. And the Blair Witch Project was pretty fucking scary too. But The Exorcism, when the little girl was possessed by the demons and they tied her to the bed, and if you watch the unedited version of The Exorcist, that's what nightmares are made of. And you thought the Toronto content live streaming community was scary. Watch The Exorcist. That'll make you poop your pants. Guys, so across the street from me here to the left is Mount Pleasant Cemetery. And I'm making my way to Yonge and St. Clair on this Monday night in Toronto, Canada, for your viewing pleasure. You know what, Ziggy? When I did the, because his house went for sale. So if you don't know, Colonel Sanders, the founder of the gigantic global fast food chain, Kentucky Fried Chicken, he actually moved to Canada back in 1965, and he lived in a very modest neighborhood in Mississauga, Ontario, which is just west of the inner part of Toronto. And man, Ziggy, he had such a rich life. It's really a rags to riches story. And he got fucked over at the end too. Like, he ended up selling his business for $2 million at the time. Like, in the 1960s, that would have been $2 million, would have been like $20 million. But then 7 years later, the investors who purchased the Kentucky Fried Chicken business from him, the U.S. part of the business, he kept all of the Canadian franchises under his belt. But in the KFC U.S., they ended up 7 years later, after giving him $2 million for his business, they ended up selling it for over $270 million. So that's like a tough pill to swallow, eh? Like, but Colonel Sanders, man, like, if he's not testament to not giving up on your dream, even when you're like broke as fuck, as he was, and he was in his 60s, when he really pursued his dream of selling his secret recipe, 11 herbs and spices. And you know what I forgot to say in that pre-recorded video I did of the secret house of Colonel Sanders from the Kentucky Fried Chicken? Thanks for bringing that up, Ziggy. I forgot to say, hey, how's it going, forecast? Oh, wait, sorry. That avatar looked very... Yeah, Mark, you saw it in the theater, The Exorcist Day, and they had the flashing of the devil's face. What a great movie, Mark. But the rags to riches... Yes, what an interesting story. I'm still shocked at the Toronto home prices, even in suburbs-looking areas. You know what, Ziggy? I remember your comment. And $1.5 million for a bungalow in the Lakeside neighborhood in Mississauga, right behind the Dixie Outlet Mall. It's, where is it? On Dixie Road. 1.5 million for a house that size is actually pretty cheap. Shockingly so. Shockingly so. But what a rags to riches story for Colonel Sanders. And you know what? I forgot to mention in the video, he wanted to become a Canadian citizen. He loved Canada so much. And he was actually doing paperwork such that he could become a Canadian citizen, but he did die of leukemia in 1980. I think he was 90 years old. And he never got to achieve his final dream of becoming a Canadian citizen. And Canada is such a great country, guys. Regardless of all the bullshit on the content creating and the little spats and little farts that happen, Toronto, Canada is a great city. It's a safe city. It's not as affordable as we would like, but it is home. And thank you guys so much for joining me here on this live stream, walking south on Yonge Street as I approach Yonge and Davisville. Oh, you wish. Yeah, I wish. Most people in Toronto are just getting by, Ziggy, seriously. Like, some people are like one mortgage payment away from the big bank going, your house is ours now, stupid. Thanks. And a lot of people were buying houses during the pandemic, thinking the interest rates would stay the same. But it's so sad. It's so sad, people losing their homes and foreclosures and that. But there are pockets in Toronto, which I've basically walked through just now, like this north part on Yonge Street encompasses the most. That drink is coming back up. The neighborhoods I've walked through along Yonge Street, north of Yonge and Bloor, where I started over at York Mills in the Hogs Hollow neighborhood. These neighborhoods here are the elite neighborhoods. Like, this is where the rich reside. And then the middle class and poor find somewhere to live outside of the inner core of the city. And I'm making my way now towards Yonge and St. Clair. Euro freestyle music, welcome. Toronto was better in the 80s and 90s. Sorry to tell everyone, I was born here and a fully detached home used to be $150,000, so it's not as great as what it was. Exactly Euro freestyle music. Even in the 90s, you could buy a house for like $250,000. And like in Greektown, houses were going for about $250,000, $300,000. So to see homes being sold for over $1 million, it's just fucking unbelievable how greedy people are. There's an old little mall here, just north of Yonge and St. Clair. It's a little plaza. It's called the La Salle Court. It's quite an interesting little plaza here. It's been here for some time. I think I might be buffering, but nonetheless, you kind of get a feel for it in here. Well, there's my bank. There's my bank. Yeah, exactly. The Soothing Shepherd. The Richie Riches live in this area, especially Forest Hill and Blair. I have no idea, Prince of Peace. Now, if I'm going to take on your religious channel there, John. Why would the Lord forsake his people? Why? If it's such a great God, why would the Lord forsake his people? And I totally understand why people lean into faiths and respect. If it helps you, by all means. But for people who have some sort of awareness about things, it's a real hard sell to some of us, religion, John. And I'm just being brutally honest with you, John. I'm not minimizing your faith at all. I respect your faith. But you could see that it might be a hard sell for people who can't pay their fucking grocery bill and have to make a decision between paying their rent or fucking feeding their kids. So, you know, like, I get it, John, but in the same token, like, some people might feel like, where's God if I'm suffering? There you go. If you come to Canada as an immigrant, you better have a shitload of money. It says Euro freestyle music by parents built Canada from the 1960s. Yeah, and Canada used to be much more fertile ground. Euro style free music. Canada used to be a much more fertile ground for new Canadians and much more welcoming. But because of the economy, you know, people want to blame others for the way society has gone south. Who's helping him, John? Who's helping this gentleman who's sleeping inside of a public bus shelter here in Toronto, Canada? And so that's why it's a hard sell, John, in terms of religion. Like, I get where you're coming from, though, and all the power to you in trying to get more people. But it's a hard sell, my friend. But all the best in your channel and your religious endeavors. On the corner here at Yonge and St. Clair. Deer Park neighborhood, guys. I'm still walking. Nighttime brings out more energy in me, I think. Because during the day and the hot sun blaring on me, I would have been finished over at Pizza Nova when that guy gave me the evil eye and said, "What you doing here, lady? What you doing?" You know what, guys? I think I can do Yonge today. This might be my marathon stream. I didn't even think I could do it. You guys are watching me live Monday night in Toronto, Canada, doing a marathon stream. Lucky you. There is the bagel house. So, John, Ziggy left a comment for you. And after every live stream, guys, I do get rid of the chats. I've been doing that for some time now. Here is Book City, here, just south of Yonge and St. Clair. But one of my viewers has left a message for you, John, and I think they mean well. But I think I wrote that to you as well. And I said, like, if you're going to do religion, you have to stick to the religion tone. If you do walk, you have to stick to the walk tone. But to combine the two not only confuses the viewer, but confuses the algorithms. But you seem like a good kid. You're still learning about life, though. Anybody in their 20s would. I would be. Fuck, I'm still learning. I'm pushing after 50 now, and I'm still learning every day, guys. I'm far from fucking perfect. I don't claim to be a saint. Nor do I want to be, because I'm human. And I say shit that will offend people. And I do things that I don't even like what I do sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? But that's what it is. But as you get older, you start deciding, you know, I'm getting older. I got to make the right fucking decision every fucking time. There's no more wiggle room. There's no more live and learn bullshit. I got to make the right fucking decision every fucking day, with or without any God. Because I got to look myself in the fucking mirror and say, you know what? Did I do right by me today? And at the end of the day, guys, that's all that matters. Did you do right by yourself? Are you comfortable going to bed and putting that little blankie over your head? Thank you guys so much for joining Monday night in the city. And it isn't as scary as CNN wants you to believe. Toronto is not in the middle of a gang warfare here. Well, not here on Yonge, at least. Not here on Yonge, as I make my way towards Yonge and Summerhill, hitting up all the bougie neighborhoods tonight. There's another runner. It's like the 10th runner I've seen tonight. When I was going to college, I used to run. I mean, I fucking ran in the snowstorms. I was an avid runner. Now I'm just an avid walker, I guess. If I have a choice between taking a bus and walking, I'll walk. And I'll walk for like 30 minutes to avoid taking public transit in the city. Although during FIFA, the soccer event that's still happening here in Toronto, Canada, as I make my way south on Yonge Street, Monday night live in the city of Toronto, Canada, where I'm live. If I have a choice between public transit and walking or riding a bike, I'll do anything to avoid taking public transit. So back in the day, Euro freestyle music. I did go to Seneca College for private investigation, security administration. I guess you could say I was a bit of a bookworm. Really got a curious mind. And I love Samuel Beckett. He's got such great quotes. One of his quotes is, "What's the cure for boredom? Curiosity." Here come the bikes. Hey, is that John? They're leaving without you, John. They're leaving without you. Damn, $899 a year. I think my daughter paid like, shit, how much did I pay? Oh my God. I think it's like 10 grand to go to university now. I think it's at least between 10 and 20 grand for somebody to attend a university here in the province of Ontario. That would include your tuition fees as well as your residential fees, like student housing. And for an international student who Ontario made the stupid mistake, a federal government made the mistake of saying, we don't want any more international students. So a lot of these university cities like Waterloo, Hamilton, McMaster, are all suffering because the international students aren't coming to Canada anymore. So great job there, Carney. Great job. Like, yeah, of course, we're not going to open up the fucking floodgates to everybody who wants to come and reside and live in Canada. But surely people should be allowed to, contribute to our economy and study here. Canada and Toronto and other provinces in Canada have the best educational system in all of North America. Walking south on Yonge, guys. I'm coming up on Summerhill. I fucking can't believe it. I've been walking down Yonge since I started this live stream in York Mills. And fuck it, guys, it's a marathon stream tonight. Let's see how far I can go before my phone shuts off. And this is another bougie area. Oh, wouldn't that look so pretty on me, guys? Wouldn't I look so angelic in that hairband? Wouldn't I look so angelic, guys? Come on. Hey, how's it going, Berry Skins? Berry Skins Blanco. Hello, what's good? What's good, buddy? I don't know what's good. I don't know what's good. Lots is good. I live in Canada. What do I have to complain about? I'm in one of the best countries in the world. We've got our ups and downs, guys. We got our ups and downs. But there's no better place to be born. And I'll say it a million ways. You have won the lottery when you're born in Canada. And I know a lot of people think Canada is a socialist country because we have health care and people think it's free. But it's not. It's not all free. Some people do have to wait a long time before they get the medical care that they so desperately need. Oh, Canada, baby. Oh, Canada. Thank you so much, Dave. Dave, I'm going to flip this baby around, Dave. Thank you so much, Dave, for all your kindness, for all your support and your loyalty. Dave and Bangor, my friend, thank you so much. Hey, how's it going, Forecast? I don't know why I thought I saw you. I thought I saw you. Well, welcome, Forecast. Oh, John. Who came here to poop, John? Who? Who, John? John, you only came out of your mother's womb less than over maybe 25 years ago, John. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Who's pooping on Canada? Nobody. Everybody, other countries have to protect their interests as well. In humanity, there's a hierarchy, John. And people have to protect their interests first, right? I honestly, I don't know who's pooping on Canada, John. I don't. And if you're talking about our southern friends, I don't feel it. I really don't. I don't think they're shitting on us at all. The leader of America is protecting the American interests based on what the people who voted for him want. He didn't just get in there. They don't just let a crazy ass bitch go in, run the greatest country in all of the world at times. He was voted in by people. So he's protecting the interests of the United States. So I don't feel like he's shitting on Canada at all. He's protecting the United States. Anyways, I don't really want to go down that rabbit hole too much. You guys will start thinking I'm conservative. And I kind of am. I kind of have conservative leanings. I'm not woke. I'm not trying to garner a global audience with fake pleasantries and saying, everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. You are welcome, but it doesn't mean I agree with all your values. Doesn't mean that I don't think that some of your choices are actually screwing over humanity. Great job streaming. I was born in Canada, but I just became a dual citizen in case things go to shit in Canada. You know what? If you're going to be... I really appreciate you joining me here as I walk past this iconic building. This used to be an old train station here, guys, on Summerhill on Yonge Street. It's now a liquor store. But it used to be a grand train station. But I think, and if you want to hear my political view on that, Euro-style free music, and everyone's entitled to their choices, right? Like, you're welcome. As I walk through the Rosedale neighborhood and up in the bougie part of Toronto on Yonge Street this Monday evening. But you're entitled to your thoughts, and yeah, congratulations for becoming a Canadian citizen. But for me, if you become a Canadian citizen, I think you should have to rescind your rights to any other country. I don't think you get to play on the fence. You're either Canadian or you're not. You're either Canadian or you're not, God damn it. I also think that if you're going to be, like, I don't know, guys, maybe I'm more conservative than I think. Because for permanent residency, like, yeah, I say, let's keep getting the best of the best, the cream of the crop. Let them come to this country and invest money in this country because Canada needs it. That's why I think we need to change the leadership, not only in Toronto, but federally. Because Canada is no longer a fertile ground for people bringing their money and investing in this country. Where are they going? Where? They're going to the U.S. They're going to the U.S. because the U.S. is fertile and profitable. So Canadians can't go, oh, well, I'm going to boycott this place because they went to the U.S. No fucking kidding. I'd go to the U.S. too if I was a business person. You're going to make more money in the U.S. There's too many stopgaps in Canada which prevent Canada from being a profitable place to start a business. And it's quite evident in a very small scale along Toronto streets where a lot of these businesses can't make it. It costs too much. These people can make it because they got a lot of money here in Rosedale. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, my gimbal died. Behave yourself, little girl. Perhaps I'm walking too much. Oh, yeah, I am. So in any event, guys, it looks like my gimbal died, and I said I'd walk as far as I could with my gimbal and my phone until it crashed. So that's okay. That's okay. I can stop here in Rosedale, this bougie neck of the woods. Oh, I can do that. I love this area. If I lived in this area, guys, I would stay in this little bubble. It's such a nice part of Toronto. Okay, guys, my gimbal's dead. I didn't bring my charger either. Let's flip this baby around. Oh my God. I did it, guys. I did it. I did it. I walked all the way from York Mills to Rosedale, from Hobbs Hollow neighborhood to Rosedale, and we discussed so much. I feel like I just went through a therapy session with you all. Thank you so much for joining. Once Upon a City. Thank you guys so much. Try to stay cool. Thank you to all my moderators. Thank you to all the new people who joined this evening. Thank you so much, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Much love to you, sir. Thank you so much, Dave. Siggy. To all of my Double Dam members, Transit Mobile Scooter, much appreciated. Thank you again for your support. John Rocks, thanks for your excitement in the live stream, and nothing like challenging somebody's views. And you stood by, John. You stood by. People were throwing shit at you, and you still stood by, John. And so that takes courage, because I've had some people, excuse me. See, my gimbal's dead, guys, so I should hold it. But there's some people who I've taken on my live streams or on other content that I've created, and they've run, and they know who they are, and I still won't cause grief for them. But you know me, guys. You know me. And I remember. So to all my moderators, and some people only watch the beginning and end of live stream, so here we go. To all of those who have a wrench on my channel, just remember that if you have a wrench on my channel, I would appreciate you not supporting content creators who continue to shit on me and my little local niche channel, Once Upon a City, here in Toronto, Canada. And thank you, Jen. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much to all my moderators, to all of my don't give a fuck damn members. You can become a damn member too for the price of a coffee. To all my double damn members and to everyone who has stood by me on this channel, thank you guys so much. Stay cool. Have a great night. I probably will go live again this week at night, guys. At night. Night is where all the fun is. Night is where all the fun is. Thank you so much, Cam and Jen and everyone else. Have a good rest of the evening. Have a great week. As my gimbal has died on me. Everybody have a great night. Stay cool.